2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beem at the Copperhead course at Innisbrook. Rich, a soft opening to what's going to be a very challenging day.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. A birdie putt awaits. That'll sting a bit.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
He's currently tied for 7th. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, and you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He's in a share of 7th place. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. Looking good so far.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. That gets the job done. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
That should find the sand. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Putting for a par now.
It's looking solid.
Nicely holed. And for par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Now 4 back after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, absolutely flushed. What's in front of them, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's well holed. Now 7 shots behind after that. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 13 feet to the cup.
This putt to try and save their par.
Get excited. This could go in. For the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Let's return to live play now. This shot from about 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Look out left.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Putting for a par here. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. And now at +4 for the round. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. It's time for a one-shotter.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Playing their 4th shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Here's a look at Jon Rahm from earlier. Our current leader is showing us why they're on top.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently at +8 for the day. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
The dreaded shank. That sounds like a form of currency, doesn't it? It's not.
And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, that one will play. There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this shot at the last? And playing this one from around 120 yards out. We need this one to bounce right. Putting for bogey here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Sitting at 9 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Ooh, that almost went down. Sitting at 9 over par. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, Beamer, it's a tough week for this player. They have an early exit after failing to make the cut.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company.